It's the end of another month, and what better way to celebrate the end of one month and the beginning of another than by telling you my favourite beauty products. I actually have quite a lot to talk to you about because I loved a lot of products this month, and so I'm not going to make any small talk with you. I'm just going to go straight in and talk about the products. And I'm going to start with skincare because this month has been the month for me pampering my skin and just trying to get it into a good state. January is a little bit and you know, it's cold, and so I really made an effort in February to pamper myself. I'm going to start with a cleanser, and this is from The Body Shop, and it's the Camomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter for all skin types. I love cleansing balms, cleansing butters, oils and cream cleansers. I prefer those to gel-based cleansers or foaming cleansers because I just feel like they really melt my makeup off. Smells really nice, really easy to work with, really gentle on the eyes, gets rid of all your makeup, and I've been using this a lot in the bath and just really feeling relaxed, probably because of the chamomile. If you are entering into the world of cream cleansers, balm cleansers, cleansing butters, and you want something like the Emma Hardy but you're not sure if it's a concept that you're going to like, this is definitely something that is more affordable for one and easier to get your hands on, so I would really recommend this. The next thing I've really been enjoying is this Elemis Papaya Enzyme Peel. This is an exfoliant, but it's a fruit enzyme exfoliant, so it's almost like a mask that exfoliates your skin. So you leave it on and it will exfoliate, the enzymes will get to work on your skin. It really just leaves your skin feeling soft and supple and really smooth as well. If you find it hard to use those kinds of scrub cleansers, if you have any problem skin or your skin is just easily irritated or sensitive, some people just really can't use scrubs, then this is a really nice alternative. Here it is, the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I really feel like I've talked about my love for this so much on my channel, so much on my blog. I've mentioned it in countless videos. I mentioned it in my last haul, and I've already used the whole thing up really. I've got like this tiny amount in it. I'm going to spray it now. I'm going to do it. Oh, this wakes me up like no other. Nothing else compares to this in my eyes, nothing. There's actually a facial spray there on my desk, the blue one from Dr. Jart. Nothing beats this, and I can't stop using it, especially the last week because my boyfriend Matt has started a new job. My alarm goes off at 5:45 AM, which is a big change and I wasn't ready for it. I'm a night owl, and so going to bed early is really difficult for me, so I'm trying to force myself. But that first week when you're trying to get a new schedule and a new body clock, it's hard, and this has been helping me through. But above all that, it actually stops my skin from breaking out. The rosemary and the mint in here just keep my skin clear. Some people think it's a little bit too drying in the winter because it's got alcohol in it, but I love it. The next product is an eye cream, and this again has been waking me up and really helping me out in the mornings. This is a brand called Sampar, and I haven't heard that much about this brand. I've got 3 products from them. I know that it's a French brand, but there are only really reviews from French people, which I find quite interesting. I guess they've not really made waves over here yet, but their products are fantastic and I've read nothing but really good reviews. I love eye creams, but I've never really got on with the rollerball eye creams. I've tried the Garnier one. Usually in something like the Garnier one I might like the rollerball feel, but I might not actually like the product that's inside. But in this situation I love both, and I'm so happy that I found this product. It's a big fat pen. It's got a metal rollerball on the end, which is so cold all the time. Even when, and trust me, I have done this, I've been sat for like 10 minutes rubbing this on my eyes. I rub it all around my eyes and it just wakes me up. Even when I've had it on my eyes for so long, it's still cold. And other ones that I've tried, I don't know if the metal's thicker. I don't want to get too technical here. All I know is sometimes when I rub them, they get warm. Take that as you will, but this stays cold and I'm a fan. I'm not sure if it's done anything for my dark circles. I'm not sure if it does anything for wrinkles. The main thing I love about this is puffiness is eliminated with this, and it just feels nice. Feels like I'm ready for the day. I love it. This month I have been testing out the new Effaclar Duo Plus from La Roche Posay. Now the original Effaclar Duo is hugely popular, hugely popular, and so many people have credited it with saving their skin, stopping their skin being congested, getting rid of blackheads, helping alleviate the appearance of pores and getting rid of acne. It's really good for fighting cystic breakouts that sit really deep in the skin, you know, the really painful breakouts. It's really good for those and just clearing up your skin in general. And this is the new improved version, which not only helps to do all the things that the original Effaclar Duo does, but it also helps to aid the hyperpigmentation that's left behind, the acne scars, and gets rid of those faster. And those are the things that I really struggle with, more so than acne. I do get spots, but I tend to only get spots when I've not been taking care of myself, not been sleeping, not been eating very well, but most of all when it's that time of the month I get spots, very painful spots. It's going to be too much information, but whatever, we're all friends here, we need to talk about this. I've been using this since I had a hormonal breakout at the end of last month, and it did help to clear my skin up quicker. Now I should definitely be breaking out right around now, and I haven't had any breakouts. I know a lot of people were a bit nervous when they found out this was being released because they're such a big fan of the original, they didn't want it to be changed, but I believe you can still buy the original. If you love the original, you might actually like this more, and it's a really nice base for makeup too. The next skincare item that I want to talk about is a mask, and this is a mask that I don't even know how to start with this. I'm so impressed with it. I did an Instagram of myself with the mask on, and I was having a bit of a pamper night midweek, and I thought, you know, I'll just cheer my face up a little bit, and I posted a picture of me with the mask on my face. And then the next morning I woke up and I couldn't believe how good my skin looked. It genuinely looked the best it's looked in a very, very long time, and I Instagrammed my face with no filter and nothing edited or anything like that to kind of show you guys how impressed I was with the mask. This is essentially a mask with retinol in it, and retinol is a great ingredient for anti-aging, and it's really good for hyperpigmentation as well. This is an expensive mask. There's no way of getting around the fact that this is definitely more pricey than a lot of the masks out there, and it's definitely more pricey than a lot of the other masks that I use. You don't need a really expensive cleanser. You could cleanse your face with coconut oil. I've done that many times, it's worked for me long periods of time. You can use really good quality oils like coconut oil to moisturize your face and to use as a night cream, and you don't need to spend a ton of money on skincare. I like to spend money on skincare because I enjoy using it and it makes me feel good, but I'm under no illusion that everything you use in your routine has to be super expensive. And the times when I feel like it's justified to maybe spend a little bit more is, one, if you know you're going to get really good results, and two, if it's something that has a high concentration of an active ingredient in it. The Marini mask is made up of 1% retinol. I think 2% is the maximum that you can get without a prescription from a dermatologist. A lot of the products you see that are retinol based are actually about 0.1 or 0.2%, so this is, in comparison to them, it's quite concentrated, which I think is why it worked really well for me. Anything that I can get that will even my skin tone, I'm all for, and this is amazing. I really love it. Okay, I'm moving on to makeup. I have been really impressed with the Clarins Instant Light Radiance Boosting Complexion Base, which is a mouthful. I have number 1, which is Rose, and this is a really pretty colour. It just gives your face a bit of brightness, a bit of something going on when you feel a bit flat, tired, dull. It brightens your skin and makes you look a bit more awake, and personally I use this as a base for my makeup, as a primer, but you can also use this mixed in with your foundation, or you can just wear it on its own if you don't want to wear makeup but you look like something out of a zombie film. You can just put this on, and I really like it. I like the pump applicator, and I feel like it just gives my makeup a bit of an extra glow when I wear it. The next thing that I've really been loving is my Marc Jacobs palette. This is the Lolita palette, and I have filmed a get ready with me video with this palette, so I will be uploading that soon. But this is such a beautiful neutral palette. This was a gift from Estee, and she brought it back for me from Canada. I think this is a fantastic palette. I'm wearing it today and I've got a lot of use out of it. I really love it. I have a full review on my blog, which I'll link below. My next favourite is the lip combo that I'm wearing right now, which may have slightly rubbed off, so I will just... First thing is this lipstick. It's from the Clarins Spring collection. I love Clarins lipsticks. I used to work on one of the Clarins counters and I would apply these all day long. They are the Joli Rouge ones and they have a little bit of shimmer in there, so they just give a little bit of dimension to your lips, but they're not glittery. And they are so smooth, so moisturising and nourishing and easy to glide on. And they're not scary pigmented to the point where you need a mirror to apply them. You can just put these, I don't know, I always say this is like a benefit to a lipstick, oh you don't need a mirror to apply it, as if I have such a busy life. I'm so in demand that I don't have time to look in a mirror when I put my lipstick on, because I assure you I do. They're just very easy and breezy and I just like using them, and they feel very much like a lip balm on your lips. And this colour, which is Coral Tulip, is my favourite kind of colour to wear, so I've been wearing that a lot this month. And on top of that I have the Naked lip gloss from Urban Decay in the shade Streak, and these go together so nicely. This just adds a bit of depth. There is actually a lip gloss in this collection from Clarins in the same colour, but I wanted to try out the Urban Decay lip glosses, so I've been wearing these together and it's just, they go together. Next thing I've been loving is a nail polish, and this is from the Rita Aura collection for Rimmel, which I talked about on my website. It's called Breakfast in Bed and it's one of the 60-second formulas, which I really like. But Rita Aura's come out with this whole collection of nail polishes and the lip crayons, and I really like everything in the collection. They're all really, really nice, and there's not one thing that I don't like, which is not usually the case. And to look at this, it doesn't look like it would be my kind of thing, because I don't like any kind of shimmer or duochrome in my nail polish. I don't know why, it makes my hands look weird. I just don't like it. But this has a slight sheen to it. Doesn't really translate on the nails, I've got to be honest. So that's good for me, not so good if you like that kind of duochrome finish. But I haven't got it on today, stupidly, but in the last few videos that I've uploaded on this channel I've been wearing it, so if you want to see this on my nails then just look back through my last, say, 3 or 4 videos and you'll be able to see me wearing this. Next up is a contouring duo that I've been loving. The first thing I'm going to talk about is this brush, because let's face it, without this brush we wouldn't even be talking about contouring, because if there was an award for the beauty blogger that sucked the most at contouring, I would be the winner till kingdom come, because I've never been able to contour well. It's not that I don't know how to do it, because I can do it on other people, but on myself I do it and I just look bad. Then I saw a tweet about this brush on Twitter, believe it or not, a tweet on Twitter, who'd have thought, but I was very intrigued. It's by the brand Becca, which is one of my favourite brands anyway. I absolutely love the Becca line. Apparently you can use this for lots of different things. It's meant to be able to replace your foundation brush, your blusher brush, your highlight, your contour and powder, I don't know, pretty much everything. It's a big old thing, it's like a paintbrush or something, and I've got to be honest with you, I've only used this for 2 things, and that is contour and highlight. When it arrived I was like, I wonder, and I decided to give it a go. I take the edge, not like the whole flat edge, but this edge, and then I just use it to contour, and then this side I'll use for highlight like this, and again to contour, and then I use the flat part to blend the contour out, which I probably just put more on my face right now. I'm still not a good contourer, but I'm way better than I was before, and I definitely couldn't have done it without this brush. I am going to try applying my foundation with it, but I have to be honest, on a daily basis I wouldn't apply my foundation with this. I already know that. The 2 things that I would use it for are contouring and highlight, and I've been enjoying it for that, and I really don't mind using a foundation brush or a sponge on my fingers and a blusher brush. It's not that big of a deal to me to have different brushes, but this for me has been invaluable for contouring. So I have washed it. I've washed it about 3 or 4 times since I've had it, and I have been really happy with the way it's dried, and it's washed really nicely, so I'm very impressed with this brush. I think it's called the One Perfecting Face Brush, so yeah, love this. And the contour that I've been using is this one by Illamasqua, which is looking a bit dirty now, but this is their Sculpting Powder Duo in Lumos and Heliopolis. Highlight is very shimmery, very, very shimmery, but I like it. It's not chunky glitter, but it is glittery. So if you are more into a matte highlight or something a bit more subtle, you probably won't like this, but I love it. I love the texture of Illamasqua products, and I know I always rave on about Illamasqua, but I genuinely love the texture of their products. So those are my favourite products for the month of February. I hope February has been very good for all of you and you're looking forward to March and spring and warmer weather. Also, just before I go, I want to let you know about something that I've done and kind of a feature that I've added to my website. If you ever tag me in an Instagram picture or you mention me in an Instagram picture, which a lot of you do if you buy a product that I've recommended, sometimes people will tag me and say, you know, I bought this after reading your review, or if you make one of my recipes, or even if you want to show me your favourite products of this month, make sure you use the hashtag Gemsmaquillage. Just add that to your Instagram and automatically your picture and your Instagram post will be featured on my website. There's a little community section that I added on there and you'll be featured if you hashtag me in an Instagram. So yeah, I'm really having fun scrolling through some of them and seeing what people are doing, and yeah, it's really nice. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you with another video very soon. Bye!